If you're over 50 and you've ever thought, I just can't stay in shape like I used to, or maybe, am I destined to slow down and feel stiff forever? Then stick around because today we're going to talk about something that might just change the way you feel about your body. I'm going to share the top 3 exercises that can help you not only stay fit, but actually feel younger, more energetic, and confident as the years go by. And trust me, you don't need a fancy gym membership or any complicated equipment. What you need is the right moves done the right way, and I'll guide you through all of it. Now, before we dive in, I want you to take a moment and think about why staying active after 50 is so important. You see, as we age, our bodies naturally lose muscle mass, our bones get a little more fragile, and our joints, well, they can start complaining if we don't move them enough. But here's the thing, movement is medicine. The right kind of exercise can boost your energy, improve your balance, keep your heart healthy, and even sharpen your mind. So if you're ready to turn back the clock in the best way possible, let's get into it.
Let's dive deeper into why strength training is absolutely essential after 50, and I want you to really listen because this is something that can change the way you feel about your body, your energy, and your overall health. Strength training is often misunderstood, especially as we get older. Many people think it's only for young people or bodybuilders, or they assume it's too risky for joints and bones. But the truth is that it is one of the most powerful tools you have to stay strong, independent, and full of energy as you age. As we get past 50, our bodies naturally undergo changes that can feel frustrating if we're not proactive. Muscle mass starts to decline, bones can lose density, and metabolism slows down. This is all normal, but the great news is that strength training directly combats these changes and helps you maintain a body that feels capable, flexible, and resilient. Imagine waking up in the morning and being able to move with ease, bend down to tie your shoes without wincing, lift groceries or play with grandkids without feeling worn out, all because your muscles and joints are strong and well supported. That's what strength training can do for you, and it's never too late to start. The process of losing muscle as we age is called sarcopenia, and it's a gradual thing that often goes unnoticed until we start feeling weaker, slower, or less stable. But here's the empowering part. You can fight sarcopenia at any age. Even if you've never lifted a weight in your life, your muscles are remarkably adaptable, and your body responds incredibly well to resistance training. Starting small and consistent is far more effective than trying to do everything at once, and I promise you, even gentle resistance work can produce noticeable results in just a few weeks. One of the first benefits you'll notice with strength training is improved posture and balance. As we age, our posture can start to slump, which not only affects the way we look, but also impacts how our body moves and how our organs function. Strengthening the muscles of your back, shoulders, and core helps support a tall, aligned posture, reducing strain on your joints and making daily movements easier. Good posture is often underrated because people think it's just about looking confident, but it's actually a key factor in preventing aches, reducing the risk of falls, and keeping your body working efficiently. When you engage in regular strength exercises like squats, push-ups, or resistance band rows, you're essentially building a support system for your entire body. And over time, that support system makes a huge difference in how energetic and capable you feel. Another major benefit of strength training after 50 is bone health. As we age, bones can become weaker due to loss of density, which increases the risk of fractures and osteoporosis. Weight-bearing and resistance exercises stimulate your bones to grow stronger. This isn't about turning into a weightlifter, it's about giving your skeleton the stimulus it needs to stay dense and resilient. Simple exercises that use your body weight or light resistance can dramatically improve your bone strength, and that translates directly into being able to move confidently, climb stairs without hesitation, and even participate in activities you love without fear of injury. It's amazing how much more secure you feel when your bones are strong, because everything from balance to flexibility improves when your skeleton can fully support your body.
Strength training also has an enormous impact on metabolism and fat management. Many people notice that as they age, their metabolism slows down and it becomes easier to gain weight or lose muscle. Here's the great news. When you build lean muscle, your body burns more calories even at rest. That means you can maintain a healthier weight more easily and have more energy throughout the day. Muscle is metabolically active tissue, so even small increases in muscle mass can have a significant effect on overall metabolism. You don't need to spend hours in the gym to see these benefits. Short, consistent strength workouts, even just 20 to 30 minutes a few times a week, can produce real changes in how your body looks and feels. The boost in metabolism also contributes to higher energy levels, better mood, and improved sleep quality, all of which are critical for feeling youthful and vibrant. Now let's talk about confidence, because this is a side effect of strength training that's often overlooked. There's something empowering about knowing your body can perform tasks that may have seemed difficult or impossible before. Lifting a bag of groceries without fear of strain, standing up from a chair easily, or even doing a few push-ups without struggling instills a sense of control over your own body. That confidence doesn't just stay in the gym, it carries over into daily life, into how you move, how you interact with others, and even how you approach challenges. When you feel strong, you feel capable, and that has an incredible ripple effect on your mental well-being, making you feel younger, sharper, and more alive. And for those who are concerned about safety, let me reassure you, starting slow, using proper form, and gradually increasing resistance is the best approach. You don't need to lift heavy weights to see results. Resistance bands, light dumbbells, or even bodyweight exercises are more than enough to build meaningful strength. The key is consistency and focusing on controlled, deliberate movements. Form matters more than weight, and listening to your body is essential. Pushing too hard too soon can lead to injury, but a smart, gradual approach produces long-lasting results that you'll actually feel every day. Let's also consider the mental benefits. Strength training isn't just about muscles, it's about brain health too. Studies show that resistance training can improve cognitive function, reduce the risk of cognitive decline, and even help with mood regulation. The combination of physical activity, focus on proper technique, and the tangible progress you see as you get stronger contributes to sharper mental clarity and better overall well-being. You're not just strengthening your body, you're fortifying your mind, which helps you approach life with more energy, creativity, and positivity. And here's another thing many people don't realize. Strength training improves your mobility and functional fitness. Functional fitness refers to the ability to perform everyday activities safely and efficiently, like bending, lifting, reaching, and twisting. When your muscles are strong and balanced, these movements become easier and less stressful on your joints. Simple exercises like squats, lunges, or modified push-ups target multiple muscle groups and mimic natural movements you do every day, which means the benefits translate directly into your daily life. You're not just working out to look a certain way, you're training your body to move better, feel better, and function at its highest potential. Another incredible benefit is that strength training helps reduce chronic pain and inflammation. Many people over 50 struggle with joint stiffness or aches, but strengthening the muscles around those joints provides better support, reduces strain, and often alleviates discomfort. Over time, people notice they can move more freely, experience fewer flare-ups, and feel less dependent on pain medications. Combined with proper stretching and flexibility work, strength training becomes a cornerstone of pain prevention and overall mobility. The beauty of strength training after 50 is that it's highly adaptable to any fitness level. You can start with chair squats, wall push-ups, or light resistance bands, and gradually progress as you get stronger. You can also mix it with other forms of exercise like walking, yoga, or swimming to create a balanced routine. What matters most is starting consistently and making it part of your lifestyle. Even small, incremental improvements compound over time, leading to remarkable results in strength, energy, and overall health. One of the most motivating aspects of strength training is the visible and tangible progress you can see. Unlike some forms of exercise where results take months to notice, strength training provides clear markers: more reps, heavier resistance, improved form, or simply feeling stronger in everyday tasks. These wins, no matter how small, reinforce your commitment and make exercise something you look forward to rather than something you dread. Every session is an investment in your future self, in your independence, your confidence, and your quality of life. And let's not forget about heart health. While cardio is traditionally emphasized for the heart, strength training also contributes to cardiovascular well-being. Building muscle improves circulation, supports healthy blood pressure, and helps regulate blood sugar levels. Combining strength training with proper nutrition and light cardio creates a comprehensive approach to staying healthy after 50. You're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years, which is really the ultimate goal. Finally, strength training after 50 is about empowerment. It's about taking control of how your body feels, how it functions, and how you approach aging. You're proving to yourself that age is just a number and that your body is capable of incredible things. Every rep, every set, every workout is a step toward feeling stronger, more capable, and more confident than you might have thought possible. You're not just building muscles, you're building resilience, independence, and a foundation for a long, vibrant, and active life.
Let's talk about low-impact cardio and why it's a game changer for anyone over 50. Because if there's one thing that can dramatically improve your energy, heart health, mood, and overall vitality, it's making cardio a consistent part of your life. But it has to be the right kind of cardio, something that supports your body rather than wears it down, especially as we age. And the good news is that low-impact exercises like brisk walking, cycling, swimming, elliptical work, or even dancing can do just that without putting unnecessary stress on your joints, knees, or hips. And the benefits are incredible, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. Because cardio after 50 is more than just burning calories. It's about keeping your heart strong, your lungs efficient, and your body feeling alive and capable, which is something we often overlook until we feel winded climbing stairs or struggle to keep up with daily activities. And the truth is that incorporating regular, low-impact cardio is one of the smartest investments you can make in your long-term health and quality of life. One of the biggest reasons low-impact cardio is so important after 50 is cardiovascular health, because as we age, our heart and blood vessels naturally become less elastic, which means our heart has to work harder to pump blood efficiently. Our arteries can stiffen, and we become more susceptible to high blood pressure, cholesterol imbalances, and even heart disease if we don't take proactive steps. And that's where cardio comes in, because engaging in regular, consistent activity that gets your heart rate up, even moderately, strengthens the heart muscle, improves circulation, and helps regulate blood pressure and cholesterol levels, all of which contributes to a lower risk of chronic disease and a longer, healthier life. And it's remarkable how something as simple as walking briskly for 30 minutes most days of the week can make a huge difference in cardiovascular function and overall energy. And unlike high-impact exercises that may put stress on your joints, low-impact options allow you to keep your heart healthy while staying safe and comfortable. Another incredible benefit of low-impact cardio is energy and stamina. Because as we get older, fatigue can creep in, leaving us feeling slower, less motivated, or even irritable. But the more consistently you do low-impact cardiovascular exercise, the more your body adapts, and over time, you'll notice that tasks that once felt tiring, like walking up a hill, carrying groceries, or even playing with grandchildren, become much easier. And that's because your heart, lungs, and muscles are all working together more efficiently, and your body starts using oxygen more effectively, which means more energy throughout the day and less of that sluggish, worn-out feeling that so many people attribute to aging, when in reality, it's often just a lack of consistent movement.
And the beauty of low-impact cardio is that it's accessible to nearly everyone, no matter your current fitness level, because you can adjust intensity, duration, and type to suit your abilities and gradually build stamina over time without putting your body at risk. Mood and mental health are also profoundly affected by cardio, and this is often overlooked because we tend to focus on physical appearance or strength when we talk about fitness. But there's a reason why cardio is called the happy exercise, because it triggers the release of endorphins, those natural feel-good chemicals that elevate mood, reduce stress, and even combat anxiety and mild depression. And this effect is especially valuable after 50, when life may be full of transitions, changes, or challenges that affect our emotional well-being. And taking time each day to engage in moderate cardio not only improves your physical health, but also gives you a mental boost that helps you feel more centered, positive, and motivated to continue caring for yourself. And the mental clarity you gain from cardio can enhance focus, memory, and overall cognitive function, which makes it one of the most comprehensive and rewarding forms of exercise you can do. Joint health is another reason low-impact cardio is ideal after 50, because as we age, joints can become stiff, cartilage can thin, and conditions like arthritis can develop. And high-impact exercises, such as running on hard surfaces, may exacerbate these issues if done improperly. But low-impact options like swimming, cycling, elliptical work, or even walking on softer surfaces allow you to get your heart rate up without jarring your joints, which means you can exercise consistently without fear of injury. And over time, these movements actually strengthen the muscles around your joints, improve circulation, and help lubricate the joints themselves, which often results in reduced stiffness, improved mobility, and less discomfort in daily life. And this combination of cardiovascular benefit and joint-friendly movement makes low-impact cardio one of the most sustainable forms of exercise for anyone over 50. Consistency is key. And the beauty of low-impact cardio is that it can be built into your daily routine in manageable ways, because you don't need to dedicate hours in the gym, and even shorter sessions of 10 or 15 minutes several times a day add up and provide meaningful benefits over time. And the trick is to find activities you actually enjoy, whether that's walking in nature, cycling around your neighborhood, swimming at the pool, or even dancing to your favorite music at home. Because when exercise is enjoyable, you're far more likely to stick with it. And over weeks and months, those consistent habits translate into real improvements in energy, strength, mood, and overall health, which makes the practice not just effective, but sustainable. And that's exactly what you need after 50, a fitness routine that supports your body rather than challenges it in ways that feel intimidating or unsafe. One of the most underestimated benefits of low-impact cardio is its effect on metabolism and weight management, because after 50, metabolism naturally slows, making it easier to gain weight or lose muscle. And when combined with proper nutrition, consistent cardio can help offset some of those metabolic changes, because it increases caloric expenditure, improves insulin sensitivity, and supports overall body composition, which means you're more likely to maintain a healthy weight and feel stronger and lighter in your body. And the best part is that this doesn't require extreme or high-intensity workouts, because moderate, steady-paced, low-impact cardio provides sufficient metabolic stimulus to make a difference over time. And by pairing it with strength training, you get the best of both worlds, muscle preservation and cardiovascular efficiency, which together create a resilient, energetic, and capable body. Another aspect worth mentioning is the social and motivational side of cardio, because so many people find that exercising with others, whether through walking groups, cycling clubs, water aerobics classes, or even dancing in a small group, increases adherence, makes workouts more enjoyable, and adds an element of accountability that helps you stay consistent. And after 50, having a supportive community around your fitness efforts can also improve mental well-being, reduce feelings of isolation, and even encourage healthy competition and camaraderie, which all contribute to a more active, vibrant lifestyle. And even if you prefer to exercise alone, setting small, achievable goals, tracking progress, or listening to music or podcasts while walking or cycling can make the experience more engaging and rewarding.
And when exercise becomes a source of joy rather than a chore, it's far easier to maintain over the long term. The versatility of low-impact cardio is another major advantage because it allows you to mix things up, which keeps your body challenged and prevents boredom. And variety is crucial because it engages different muscle groups, improves coordination, and keeps your workouts interesting so you're more likely to stay consistent. And this variety can be as simple as alternating walking and cycling days, adding intervals of faster-paced walking, incorporating hills, or swimming laps in different strokes, because each variation challenges your cardiovascular system in a slightly different way while remaining joint-friendly. And that variation also improves overall fitness, making you more capable in everyday life, whether that's carrying groceries, climbing stairs, or playing with your grandchildren. Another often overlooked benefit is bone health, because weight-bearing low-impact cardio, like walking, can help maintain bone density, which becomes increasingly important after 50, because osteoporosis and fractures become more common as we age. And while walking or gentle jogging may not be as intense as lifting weights, it still provides stimulus to your bones and joints, supporting strength and resilience. And combined with proper nutrition, strength training, and other forms of exercise, low-impact cardio contributes to a holistic approach to health that keeps your body strong, energetic, and capable. It's also worth noting that low-impact cardio improves circulation, which has a cascade of benefits throughout your body, because better circulation means improved oxygen delivery to muscles and organs, enhanced recovery, reduced inflammation, and better overall vitality. And as a result, you notice more energy, less fatigue, and improved ability to participate in both everyday activities and more recreational or leisure pursuits. And that improved circulation also contributes to better skin health, mental clarity, and overall feeling of wellness, which is something we often overlook when thinking about exercise, but it's a major reason why cardio contributes to feeling younger and more vibrant as we age. Finally, low-impact cardio promotes longevity and quality of life because consistent cardiovascular exercise has been linked to a lower risk of chronic disease, better mental health, improved mobility, and increased independence. And when combined with strength training and flexibility work, it forms a complete approach to staying active and healthy after 50. And the best part is that it doesn't require complicated routines or expensive equipment. It's simply a matter of committing to regular movement.
Now let's dive into flexibility and balance work and why it's absolutely essential after 50. Because as we age, our bodies naturally become stiffer, less agile, and more prone to injuries. And this is something that can sneak up on you gradually, often without you even realizing it, until suddenly bending down to tie your shoes, reaching for something on a high shelf, or even standing on one foot feels challenging or wobbly. And that's why incorporating flexibility and balance exercises into your routine is so crucial, because it not only helps prevent injuries and falls, but also improves overall mobility, posture, and even confidence. And the great news is that you don't need fancy equipment or hours in a gym to see meaningful improvements. All you need is a consistent approach and exercises that target the key areas of your body to keep it moving smoothly and safely. And this can include stretches, yoga, Pilates, Tai Chi, or specific balance exercises that train your body to stabilize and move with control. Because the more your muscles and joints are flexible and balanced, the easier daily movements become, and the less likely you are to experience pain or injury, which in turn allows you to stay active, independent, and vibrant well into your later years. And the benefits of flexibility and balance work go far beyond what many people realize, because they touch almost every aspect of your physical and even mental well-being, making them a cornerstone of staying youthful and fit after 50. One of the first benefits you'll notice with flexibility work is improved range of motion, because as we get older, our muscles naturally shorten and tighten, and our joints can become stiff, which restricts movement and can make everyday tasks feel more difficult. And stretching exercises, gentle yoga flows, or dynamic mobility routines target these areas to lengthen muscles, loosen connective tissue, and keep joints moving smoothly. And this improved range of motion means that bending, reaching, twisting, and turning becomes easier, reducing strain on muscles and joints. And it allows you to perform daily activities more comfortably, whether that's gardening, carrying groceries, or playing with grandchildren. And over time, maintaining a good range of motion also supports better posture, because when your muscles are flexible and balanced, your body can align itself naturally, reducing slouching, rounded shoulders, or lower back strain, which all contribute to feeling lighter, taller, and more confident in your movements. Balance work is equally important because it directly impacts your ability to move safely and independently. And as we age, balance naturally declines due to changes in muscle strength, joint stability, and even the inner ear and nervous system. And this decline increases the risk of falls, which are one of the leading causes of injury in people over 50. But incorporating exercises that challenge your balance, like standing on one leg, heel-to-toe walking, using a balance board, or even practicing slow, controlled movements in yoga or Tai Chi, trains your body to stabilize itself, improving coordination and reducing the likelihood of slips or falls. And even small improvements in balance can have a big impact on daily life, because when you feel steady on your feet, you move with confidence, perform activities more efficiently, and enjoy life without fear or hesitation. And balance work also strengthens the core, hips, and legs, which are essential for supporting your body in virtually every movement you make, making it a key pillar of staying independent and active as you age. Another incredible benefit of flexibility and balance work is pain reduction, because stiffness and limited mobility often contribute to aches in the back, neck, shoulders, and hips. And when you stretch and lengthen muscles while also strengthening stabilizing muscles through balance exercises, you create a support system for your joints, which reduces unnecessary stress and strain. And this can lead to fewer discomforts, less tension, and a more comfortable day-to-day life. And many people notice that incorporating just a few minutes of stretching or yoga each day significantly decreases stiffness and improves overall comfort. And when pain is reduced, it's much easier to stay active, engage in other forms of exercise, and enjoy hobbies and activities that might have felt out of reach before, which contributes to a sense of freedom and vitality that is invaluable as we get older. Flexibility and balance work also support mental clarity and mind-body connection, because when you focus on slow, controlled movements, stretching, or balancing poses, your brain becomes more engaged in the process, enhancing concentration, body awareness, and mindfulness. And this mind-body connection helps you move more efficiently and safely, reduces stress, and even promotes relaxation, because many flexibility routines incorporate breathing techniques that calm the nervous system, lower cortisol levels, and leave you feeling centered and refreshed. And over time, this mental aspect of movement can contribute to better emotional well-being, sharper focus, and a greater sense of control over your body, which is something that becomes increasingly important as we navigate the changes that come with aging. One of the underrated aspects of flexibility and balance training is its impact on athletic performance and functional fitness. Because even if you're not an athlete, being able to move well, coordinate your movements, and stabilize your body allows you to perform everyday tasks more efficiently. And this includes lifting, reaching, bending, walking on uneven surfaces, or navigating stairs. And by improving flexibility and balance, you're essentially training your body to handle real-world challenges more safely, reducing the risk of injury while enhancing overall strength and agility. And this functional aspect of movement is often what separates someone who feels limited or stiff from someone who moves confidently and gracefully at any age. Flexibility and balance work can also help improve circulation and reduce inflammation, because stretching and controlled movements promote blood flow to muscles and joints, delivering oxygen and nutrients where they're needed most. And this improved circulation can reduce swelling, alleviate soreness, and support recovery from other types of exercise, including strength training and cardio, which means that incorporating flexibility and balance work actually amplifies the benefits of your entire fitness routine. And over time, consistent practice contributes to better overall health, more energy, and improved resilience against the physical stresses of daily life. Another important benefit is that flexibility and balance exercises help with posture correction, because poor posture often develops from muscle imbalances, stiffness, or weakness, and by stretching tight muscles, strengthening weak ones, and practicing controlled movements, your body gradually learns to hold itself in a more aligned position, which reduces strain on the spine, prevents aches and discomfort, and improves the way you carry yourself. And this improved posture not only supports your health, but also affects confidence, breathing, and the way others perceive you, creating a subtle but powerful effect on overall well-being and self-esteem. Flexibility and balance work are also highly adaptable, making them ideal for people over 50 with different fitness levels or physical limitations, because you can modify stretches, poses, or balance exercises to suit your needs, increase intensity gradually, and even practice them at home without any equipment, which makes them accessible, safe, and sustainable. And this adaptability ensures that you can continue to improve over time, progress at your own pace, and keep challenging your body in a way that supports strength, mobility, and longevity without feeling overwhelmed or at risk of injury. And that's exactly what makes these exercises so effective as a lifelong practice. One of the most rewarding aspects of flexibility and balance training is how quickly you can feel the benefits, because even after a few weeks of consistent practice, you may notice increased ease in daily movements, less stiffness, improved balance, and greater confidence in your physical abilities. And these small wins are motivating because they reinforce the value of your efforts and encourage you to continue. And over months and years, these improvements compound, resulting in a body that feels lighter, more agile, and more resilient, which translates directly into a better quality of life, independence, and the ability to engage fully in activities you enjoy. Flexibility and balance training also integrate seamlessly with other forms of exercise, because stretching and mobility routines prepare your muscles and joints for strength training or cardio sessions, reducing the risk of injury and improving overall performance. And practicing balance exercises strengthen stabilizing muscles that support movement during walking, running, or lifting, which amplifies the benefits of all other fitness activities. And this holistic integration makes flexibility and balance training a critical piece of a well-rounded routine, especially after 50, when every aspect of fitness, strength, endurance, mobility, and stability matters more than ever. Finally, flexibility and balance training promote a sense of empowerment and control over your body, because as you notice improvements in range of motion, stability, and confidence in movement, you also notice that you can participate in daily activities and hobbies with more ease and less fear of injury. And this empowerment extends beyond the physical, affecting mental and emotional well-being, because feeling capable and strong in your body reinforces self-esteem, independence, and the belief that you can continue to grow, improve, and enjoy life at any age. And when combined with strength training and low-impact cardio, flexibility and balance training form a complete approach to staying fit, youthful, and vibrant, because they ensure that your body is not only strong and resilient, but also agile, coordinated, and capable of handling whatever life throws your way.
Let's take a moment to talk about consistency and mindset, because after 50, the secret to staying fit, healthy, and feeling young isn't just about knowing which exercises to do, it's about how you approach them, how often you do them, and the mental attitude you bring to your fitness routine. And this is something that many people overlook because they focus solely on the physical aspects of exercise, thinking that if they lift weights, walk, swim, or stretch, the results will automatically follow. But the truth is that without consistency and a strong, positive mindset, even the best workout plan can fall short. And this is particularly important as we age, because our bodies respond differently than they did when we were younger. And establishing regular habits and the right mental approach makes all the difference in achieving lasting results, sustaining energy, and actually enjoying the process of staying active, rather than treating it as a chore or obligation. And I want you to really understand that mindset and consistency are not just add-ons to your fitness plan. They are the foundation that allows strength, cardio, and flexibility training to actually transform your body, your energy, and your life.
Consistency is about showing up for yourself regularly, even when life gets busy, when you're tired, or when motivation dips. Because one of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking that missing a day or two ruins everything. But the truth is that fitness is a long-term commitment, and the compound effect of consistent effort over weeks, months, and years is what produces the real lasting benefits. And it's better to move a little bit every day than to do an intense session once in a while and then stop for a week, because your body thrives on regular stimulation. And that regularity strengthens muscles, improves cardiovascular health, increases flexibility, and reinforces balance, while also creating a mental pattern of self-care and empowerment. And when you commit to showing up consistently, you're training your body to adapt, recover, and improve over time, which is the key to staying fit and youthful after 50. And the beauty of consistency is that it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be persistent, because every movement counts, every session builds on the last, and even small actions create meaningful changes when done regularly. And that's where the mindset comes in, because if you approach exercise with a rigid, all-or-nothing mentality, you're more likely to get discouraged and quit. But if you embrace a flexible, patient mindset, you can celebrate progress, adjust for setbacks, and continue building momentum. And this mental approach is what separates people who maintain health and vitality well into their later years from those who struggle with frustration, inconsistency, and decline. Mindset is not just about motivation, it's about how you frame your relationship with your body and movement. Because after 50, the way we think about exercise can make a huge difference in results, confidence, and enjoyment. And if you approach fitness as punishment or a way to chase a number on the scale, it's much harder to stick with it. Whereas if you view exercise as a celebration of what your body can do, a way to improve strength, energy, and independence, you'll naturally be more committed, more consistent, and more likely to enjoy the process. And this mindset shift is subtle but powerful because it changes exercise from a task you have to complete into an opportunity to invest in yourself, your health, and your quality of life. And when you pair this positive, growth-focused mindset with regular, consistent movement, the results are not only physical, but emotional and mental as well, because you feel more capable, confident, and in control of your own body, which reinforces the habit and creates a virtuous cycle of improvement. Another important aspect of mindset after 50 is patience, because our bodies don't respond as quickly as they might have in our 20s or 30s, and it's easy to get frustrated when progress feels slow. But strength, endurance, flexibility, and balance improvements all take time, and the key is to focus on small, incremental gains that accumulate over weeks and months, because those small victories are what sustain motivation and consistency, and when you celebrate them, you reinforce the behavior and mindset that will keep you moving forward. And this is especially true after 50, because progress might be slower, but it's more meaningful, more sustainable, and ultimately more rewarding, because it represents true adaptation and growth, rather than a temporary spike in performance that fades when the effort stops. And by cultivating patience, you allow yourself to enjoy the journey, appreciate your body's capabilities, and maintain a positive, resilient approach to fitness. Consistency and mindset are also about creating habits that integrate movement into your daily life, because after 50, the most effective routines are those that don't feel like a burden, but instead become a natural part of your day, whether that's a morning walk, a short strength session before breakfast, a gentle yoga routine before bed, or even stretching while watching TV. Because the more seamlessly exercise fits into your life, the easier it is to maintain consistently. And over time, these habits create a